last week was mole week. This week, Maiya will be judging the baker's gases. Wait, what? Welcome to Ideal Gas Law Week. This week's challenge, you can make anything that has to do with the ideal gas law. On your mark, get set, bake!
In order to properly apply the ideal gas law to these bakers' creations, they should first understand what it is. The ideal gas law is only for ideal gases. An ideal gas is a gas that takes up no volume, or takes up the volume of its container, has elastic collisions, meaning it doesn't lose energy, and exists in a high temperature and has a low pressure. We use the ideal gas law when we are looking for either an ideal gas's pressure, volume, moles, or temperature. We illustrate this with the equation PV equals nRT. To remember this, we say Puvnert. When we are baking cakes, we use baking soda, which has carbon dioxide. When the cake is baking, the carbon dioxide is released, increasing the moles of gas and the volume of gas in the cake. When mixing the batter, gas bubbles are folded in. When the cake bakes, these bubbles of gas are released, and this increases the volume as well. The pressure in the cake is constant. However, the temperature is obviously increased. The cake is being cooked in a 350 degrees Fahrenheit environment. This is 449.8 Kelvin. This needs to be converted to Kelvin because, remember, the ideal gas law can only use specific units. These units are atmospheres for pressure, Kelvin for temperature, liters for volume, moles for N, and 0.0821 for the universal gas constant. You might be wondering, what is the purpose? Well, its purpose is to convert between units so that we do not need to do dimensional analysis.
I will be making chocolate cupcakes with the equation I studied them. For decoration, I'm going to use blue, red, white, and green to represent all the contributors to the ideal gas law. I will also be boiling the water.
And who are these people?
Boyle was Irish and English, Avogadro was Italian, and Charles and Gay-Lussac were French. Each person named their laws after themselves. Scientists worked over many years to combine the laws into the ideal gas law.
Sounds fascinating. I'll leave you to it.
Here's my creation.
Blimey, this is certainly a unique color, not one I would have chosen myself. I can't actually distinguish the separate colors, but just brown. What country has a brown flag? Enough about aesthetics. Let's see about the taste. Well, thanks, Ava.
This was absolute rubbish. I felt like I was gonna Puvnert in Ava's face.
I agree that Ava's not a front runner this week. She did not apply the ideal gas law well. There was too much of an increase in volume, and the cupcakes spilled outside of their containers. Additionally, the cupcakes weren't allowed to cool, and, well, the frosting melted off.
Just too much kinetic energy.
It's gonna be me. I'm gonna go home this week. Oh my god.
And the star baker this week is Horton!
Good job, Horton.
Yay!